Good evening, everybody. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Steve Bachman. I spent a lot of time with startups, and what I'm really excited about is bringing up Paul at Platypi and having him tell you a little about what they're up to. Had a chance to meet Paul about 90 days ago. They're doing some really cool stuff in building out some mobile platforms for corporate users. It's a new twist, and without further ado, let me bring up Paul and I'll let him introduce himself and tell you what he's doing. Paul, come on up.
Thank you. And before I get started, I also want to thank the board members for everything that they do here for the startup community in Atlanta. Platypi is so thrilled to be a part of it in the forum. So again, my name is Paul Grimes. I am the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Platypi. And Platypi is a mobile and web development technology company that is doing things a little bit different than the rest of the crowd. We started by building our own platform specifically for developing business-to-business and business-to-employee apps that put the user experience first. Today, we're using this product to build apps for our clients from end to end, but starting in February, we're going to be licensing this product to enterprises and small to medium-sized businesses as well, so they can create Platypi apps. So why mobile and why Platypi? Bulky laptops and tethered internet is still here and very relevant, but they're fading quickly. Smartphones and tablets have entered our lives at a faster pace than TV, radio, internet, and cars. And one of the reasons that laptops and tethered internet are still relevant is due in large part to the limitations of mobile apps and the platforms in the business community. Well, that's all changing right now. Innovation in this space is breaking down the barriers of mobility in the enterprise, and the enterprise is telling us that they don't want to be left behind. To quote the Director of Learning and Innovation at the Home Depot, Brandon Carson, "The train has already left the station. Over 1 billion people are coming online next year without a PC or Mac, and most of the searches today are already coming from mobile devices. Whether or not you're delivering mobile now, you should be thinking mobile first with your content now." And we agree with Brandon completely. Mobility is changing how we interact with and consume content. And for most enterprises, this is going to create many new challenges, but we believe it's an opportunity for growth. Technically speaking, our platform delivers 3 key advantages. And the first, I'm so excited to talk about for the first time publicly tonight, and that's reactive design. Through analytics and research, we can create the ultimate user experience by matching your content to the context of the mobile user. Let me give you a quick example of what that might look like. Let's say you go to your local home improvement big box store because you need a new mower. And there are several options that you see whenever you get there, and you have a few questions. So you simply approach the closest employee, just like we all do. This employee happens to be Joe, who knows nothing about mowers. Anyway, you fire away with your questions. He simply pulls up his knowledge base app that is designed specifically to streamline his ability to find the most relevant content that you, the consumer, needs to know before making a purchase. Couple that with the use of RFID technology. We knew that Joe was standing right next to the mowers, and we had that information at the front of the line for him. Joe delivered your answers to your questions, and you had a great experience while making your purchase. Now, the exciting thing about this message is the fact that you don't know that Joe knows absolutely nothing about lawnmowers. You see, on one hand, you've got context, right? This is all of your information and data about lawnmowers. And then you've got, you've got content, which is all of your mobile content, which is all of your data about lawnmowers. And then context, which is you've got an employee standing on aisle 6 with a mobile phone that needs to find information quickly for a potential customer. We bring those experiences together for one great experience. And the second key advantage is deploy everywhere. With Platypi, you can create great experiences across mobile devices as well as the web. Use the same code base to deliver specific functions for the phone users, maybe more functions for the tablet user because there's more real estate, and a completely different experience for the person on the laptop. And the third key advantage is services. And services is twofold. It starts with the development. And as I mentioned, we're developing apps for our clients today from end to end, but we also have strategic partnerships and resources that are experts in designing, developing, and deploying your app. And the second fold to that is support. The support that you'll receive from us is unmatched. Not only will we support your teams in the design, develop, and deploy stages, but we also support every piece of technology, software technology, that touches the app that we build for you. This is really new in this particular space. And really, we're heading in a whole new direction with it. As for Platypi, we're creating unique experiences across various verticals, starting with the needs and wants of the end user at the conscious and subconscious level. We're able to do this because of the research that we have now today. Platypi apps leave the user thinking that's exactly what I needed, and that was really easy. And from a technical perspective, our framework has been tested against many of the other popular competitors with regards to page transitions, tab, zoom, many other functions, and we outperform them in every single test. We're engaging with clients directly, and it starts with a candid conversation about your goals for mobility, the challenges you have, the things that you're doing that you do or that you don't like. Maybe you're not doing anything at all, and that's okay because it's not too late. Platypi can get you on the right path to creating an app that your users will really enjoy. And lastly, we need to partner with professional services organizations. We're aware that these companies have their finger on the pulse of the enterprise, and we want to talk about how we can partner. That is all the time I have. Thank you very much.